No, the offense is low.
Hey, one back in.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports. Running back searching for a hole.
Damn.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Across the 25, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
Has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Got his man down the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. A defender missed. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll get him down after. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Going to try to get it himself.
Bro, 70, slow ass.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Working that left side now. Caught! Just over 30 seconds to play here in the 1st half as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. This one's complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right? He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. Trying to make magic with his feet.
That nigga hit him hard as shit.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw on that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll pull it down. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Signals for the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Shit.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
I gotta do it. I gotta. I'm not gonna shit.
Oh my God, you got shit? No, you only move like that when you got dookie. Ugh. You been farting? Have you opened your asshole? I just know when your booty break open. you gotta close that door. You gonna have our whole room smell like shit.
Want to get up a closet?
What?
Want the closet?
Yes.
Okay.
You stink.
Oh, they're sweet. You know that cake gonna be mine. Sweet cakes. Sweet cake king.
On the option. Breaks into the open. He's at the tip. Touchdown Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job.
And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep
What?
Hmm?
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Turning it on. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in, it's Harper. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Catch in the middle, it's Harper. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eye.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that is the perfect way to...
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
Damn.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And some room to work. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. 3rd down and long, and this defense may be feeling some energy from the fans. Pulls it in, it's Harper. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the 1st, the offense stays on the field.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes his man miss. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Ah, you get around.
To the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the
Oh.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Powers through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the...
Looking deep down the right side. Got it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming with the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Finds his big tight end. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal.
Damn.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, wow.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing it.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Bro, why the fuck is it so hard to score on these niggas? Yo.
This offense has it with really good field position. Reads it, fires complete.
Never mind, let's get that thing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That was pretty to me.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. And this...
God damn. Whoa. Baby. Oh. No. 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 I ain't trying to put you in this man's business, baby.
What?
I'm not trying to put you in that man's business, but I think you should see it.
Oh. What y'all was up?
Cuz I hear you clicking and shit.
I have to go submarine because you shitty and stuff.
It was bad. Whoa.
Like a handsome young man, that's all. Facebook like blocking you showing all that ass in the camera, boy. Facebook gonna block you for showing all that ass, brother.
That nigga chest, boy.
Saturday night, we bored, it's raining. Nobody really wanna go outside. Let's make Facebook fun. They want that to be my ass, bad either. I'm gonna show you my ass. You know what I'm gonna show you my ass on Facebook. You know what I mean? That ain't got anything. Just post anything. This nigga post anything. I love the concept though. I need my ass ate. Dad, what females in the chat trying to eat some ass tonight? I need my ass ate. I need you to suck my balls, and then lick a little bit, and then start eating my ass too. Eat my ass too, Dad. What females in the chat gonna eat it though?
Are you on that hoe?
At this point, so that's my ass. It look good.
Man, I don't know why that boy crashing out so bad. But I'm gonna pray for that nigga. Damn.
This is karma. Niggas be fucking with the wrong one.
Yeah.
Show karma.
Yeah. But damn, but
That's what you get.
it gets to a point, I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody. You gonna get everybody type of love.
Yeah. But shit.
I'm single, so if you see me on a date, let me know if you want to go on one too.
Who said that?
It's a guy.
Oh.
Oh, that's both.
Like a handsome young man. That's all.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football. They go to the ground.
Damn.
Give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go right back to the run. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's and Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the middle. He strikes downfield. Finally corralled the
keep that same
He
reason.
picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. And off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. With the marker is Harper. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air on 1st down. And he runs it up for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! The best way I can think of. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this.
He's loose. Ripping through the defense. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches. That's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that...
Hey, boy. You overly loaded over there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? Yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 for their own 19. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they can...
But she screenshot it was like 1 minute after it was time. Did she tell you to get on that screenshot? Because I just don't see you just one screenshot in 1 minute after it's posted.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Going for it all.
Man, what's he for?
That's not the start they hoped for.
Is that pass interference? Please send a pass interference.
Delivers the blow. They get
Thank
him
you.
on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Throwing right. Got a man. It's Harper. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free unencumbered.
Got some room into the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Damn.
Can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Unloads quickly. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
God damn.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the right.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches. And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Right on the money. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Snaps it in the shotgun. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse.
38 outside 4K3. I'm ready to play this shit.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football. Offense in a split backfield. He leaves it with his back. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
No, that's for my headphones.
He'll go out
I ain't got them all
at
on.
the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Ducks are rolling down the field. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
What are you talking about?
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's complete on the right side. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the right.
Oh, he was right. He hell over
and the senior gave him a chance,
always
but they
pass
couldn't
it.
make the
Somebody
connection.
like that,
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Ducks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A jet sweep pass. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The quick out. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks have it with a first and goal. Wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that.
At the 25.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback extends the play. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. They'll leave it with him. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end.
Damn,
And
he
he
played
just
that shit.
squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Finds his man. It's Harper. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. Caught. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, Dave. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, we underthrew the fuck out there.
They tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Cole Wilson. Instead, back to Hawkins. It ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they've been liking. As Cole Wilson. Instead, back to Hawkins. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
He fakes the handoff, throwing over the left side. Complete. Ashton Hawkins just before he steps out of bounds. I'll tell you what.
Once again in the backfield. Under pressure. Ashton Hawkins. Hawkins escapes a few tacklers. Once again in the backfield. Under pressure. Ashton Hawkins.
Oh my goodness.
Once again in the backfield. Under pressure. Ashton Hawkins. Hawkins escapes a few tacklers. Takes it down to the 16-yard line. There's a flag on the play. Check that. Player is down after a 12-yard gain.
I mean, what a move by Ashton Hawkins. Watch this. Step in, step out. As two defenders run into each other. It's a nice job also by Sawyer Robinson going through.
Drives per game where it looks like we lose focus.
Fourth leading rusher in the Big 12. Bottled up there. Pressure. Robertson's cool with it in his face. Did he make the catch? He did. Ashton Hawkins. A magician on the sideline. Well, it starts up front. Well, you saw the quarterback, Sawyer Robinson, just casually going through his read.
Bust that pussy open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust that pussy open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust that pussy open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust that pussy open, bust that pussy open, bust that pussy open, bust that pussy open. I'm a demon still. Work, what's the deal? I'm a demon still. Work, what's the deal? You say you want to buy that word? Talk about it, word. Get CarPlay on my car now, and so pretty much today what we're gonna do, we're gonna install this. So pretty much what this does, it pretty much gives CarPlay to the car, so it can you can have Bluetooth, anything. So let's install this, and we'll get back with you guys right now. Pretty much what you have to do first is you gotta take the bezel, and just pretty much after you take the bezel and stuff, you have to take off the little screen, the AC unit, whatever, and then you have to take this off so you can connect the wires that are some of the wires you're gonna have to connect to the radio so you can get CarPlay. So I will show you guys in a little bit. So pretty much you can see I connected it, and boom, see I finally get CarPlay on my car now, and Bluetooth and stuff like that. But to get CarPlay, you will need one of these. It's pretty simple. It's not that hard, but yeah, I'm so happy I have CarPlay now. Pretty much instead of using this cable, we're gonna throw this away now. And from now on, we're just gonna be playing from there. But yeah, you guys can see it is playing on my thing without no aux and stuff. But other than that, we are officially done with the CarPlay. It is installed. Everything works perfectly fine. We don't have to use this aux no more. Thanks. But other than that, if you guys wanna get CarPlay in your guys' car, you guys can go on AliExpress. You get half of the price. I recommend it. I didn't think it would work. And look, it does work.
Do you want to wrap your vehicle but you worry about the...
Did you hear that? We got an assignment. Everyone must write an essay on what not to do at a stoplight. Oh, did you hear that? What not to do at a stoplight? In no less than 800 words.
Did you hear that? 800 words.
Oh, I gotta watch SpongeBob. I swear to God, what the fuck? Oh, oh my God.
Did you hear that? We got an assignment. Everyone must write an essay on what not to do at a stoplight. Oh, did you hear that? What not to do at a stoplight? In no less than 800 words. Oh.
Did you hear that? 800 words.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. Yeah, that shit funny. SpongeBob was a different type of nigga, boy. Well, I blew their ass out the water just because my defensive coordinator went to their team. Stupid bitch. Damn, they done blew out everybody out in plays. Shit. We got 2 more games this season. 9-1 and 5-4. Shit. We got the quarterback and receiver going dumb. I get this damn shower. Nah, he not even on this hoe no more. He's some fucking horse. I got 3,000 yards. Shit, he almost had 4,000. God damn. 5 receptions. He only got 2. Okay, no wonder. I guess he deserved it. Okay, get the fuck out this shit. Spark ass. Coochie cool. That shit sucks.
Yep, it sound like wrong rapping. Does he not rap sound like that when he rap?
He do.
That ABC rap. Hey.
I stink.
Huh?
I said, hey, stink.
They say you stink.
Well, damn, you do stink, baby. You want me to change it? You want me to stop saying you stink? Hello?
I know.
You want me to say stop?
No.
You like when I say you stink?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know I don't mean it. I hope you know I don't mean that shit. I know the
You
first day I
lick
started
me.
saying it, I got kind of scared when I started. I think he believed it, but see,
Nigga, you still be up on me when I stink. The fuck? I don't.
I like when I stink mixed together.
Ugh. Wherever you plan to go, be careful because they shouldn't matter.
I don't get shot. I don't. I'm at the close on the drive. I wonder.
I done got everybody two places. So good riddance. Goodbye.
Yeah, if you say the F out, you feel like I'm going somewhere.
I already know you're going somewhere. I ain't doing.
Why you sitting
Because when you be outside in line at the dinner table talking about you gonna bullshit me that you staying at home. You don't never say you staying at home. You just stay.
Hola. How was your nap? Before
It was good.
Huh? Did you say good? Then why was she on the phone talking about your mama? Why do you like to sleep so much? You know, I have to restart again because what happened with Carl. See, so she don't remember the password, nor she does not know.
City. Party at the beach house. Where you going again?
Wherever the wind take me.
You just said you got invited place.
I did. Bowling and all of that.
What time bowling?
I don't know. It's all the way in North Dallas. I mean, all the way on the north side. I'm good.
What's the other place?
I don't know because I'm not entertaining any of it.
See how they go 2 phones? It means you can straighten
Can you give me that mirror?
For what? What are you doing with the mirror? What you looking
My
for?
eyelashes.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit with no.
I need to do my lashes.
Baby, you should been doing. You didn't want to do it with me when you went to that food place. I don't like that. You just trying to go to the other place.
I don't.
That's why you caught up now. Got me looking at you. Shit.
That's not my fault.
I don't know. Maybe it's the syrup I don't like. It's fudge syrup. Maybe it's just too much chocolate. I don't like it. I want to eat out my meat.
No, you guys went out to see that other woman. She can have it.
Oh. Very well. That's her final fucking answer. I had to take it with me.